Your energy is never lost. It's just transferred from person to person, place to place, thing to thing. Whatever you connected to is going to happen to you. So right now, I'm coming out here to motivate you. I'm coming out here to inspire you. I'm coming out here to empower you. I'm coming out here to give you some energy so you can come out here to do what you got to do and do it to the best of your ability. That means, look, what I give to you is going to help you. Now what are you going to give back? See, he just said, be grateful and thankful for the people that helped get you here. You're not going to make it anywhere by yourself. You're going to need help. Basketball is a team sport. There will be more people, that help you get to where you go than you can get to by yourself. So somebody here tell me what the dream is. Somebody, just raise your hand and tell me what your dream is. Talk to me. To go to the NBA. Is anybody else dreaming here to go to the NBA? I need everybody to build their hand up. Look, it's all the people you got to be out. If you make it that far. Now, if your dream is to go to the NBA and you're in high school, 1 out of every 1,000, 1 out of every 1,000 kids from high school are going to make it to the NBA. If your dream is the NBA, then guess what? You're going to have to work a little bit harder than what you think you got to work right now. Probably 10 times the amount. Some of y'all mad when you got to do extra. Some of you mad when your parents is waking you up, when they bringing you to stuff like this. When you had to travel to get here. Some of you upset that you couldn't play your games. But you're going to have to do a little bit more than everybody else if only 1 out of 1,000 of you is going to make it to your dream. You're going to have to ask yourself every single day, is this the action that the person I want to be would be taking? So a 13-year-old LeBron James, what do you think he was doing? A 13-year-old Steph Curry, what do you think he was doing? If you don't answer that from that perspective, then you won't see the dream. If you give up on that dream, it will be because of fear. It will be because, look, you're just going to drop everything and run. Everything you see. But if you keep that dream at the forefront of your mind, if you understand what is the most important thing that you should be doing with your time, then you'll have a shot to be that one. That shot will stay alive. If you have the mentality that it ain't over until I win, then you can see your dream come alive. Now the reason why I'm up here qualified to speak to you about this stuff, because it became a point in time in my life where I stopped dreaming. I stopped being disciplined. I cultivated a bad habit that made me give up on my dream. Now who woke you up this morning? After God, your parents. When I was your age, my mom used to wake me up. And I used to ask my mom for 10 more minutes of sleep. Parents, pay attention. My mom used to give me 10 more minutes of sleep every time I asked her. Parents, y'all do the same thing? They ask y'all for 10 more minutes sometimes? 1 minute, you get 1 more minute. From your age to the time I went to college, I got 10 more minutes of sleep, 5 more minutes of sleep, 1 more minute of sleep. When I went to college, my mom and dad wasn't there. Nobody was there to wake me up. I started to come late to class. My grades started to slip. I had to drop the classes. I dropped so many classes that I was no longer a full-time student. I got denied housing. When I got denied housing, I could no longer play. I could no longer stay. I had to go back around the way. Back into a place where I became a product of my environment. Now here I was, somebody who was qualified, somebody who had the opportunity to play 2 sports in college. That's right, I went to school to play football and basketball. I cultivated a habit to need a snooze button before we even had it. And I got back into an environment, you guys are in a great environment now. I got into an environment that was negative. And since things like this cultivated a lot of hustle in me, right? A lot of I will not give up in me. Whatever I picked up, I was good at. And I picked up drugs. And I became the best at it. I became the leader of an $8.3 million drug ring. Then I went to prison for 10 years. All because I wasn't thinking about the person that I wanted to be. When I stopped dreaming, I stopped thinking about the actions that I should have been taking at that time. I was never asked the question, how many of us would make it? What I had to do to make it. I'm here today to deliver a message to you that you gotta go 110 until you win. You gotta go all out, all in. You gotta go every day, every play. You gotta be the one that don't give up until you win. Now I'm on a 27-year detour. The opportunities that I had when I was 17, now they're coming back. The education I was supposed to get at 17, now I'm getting it. Taking me 27 years to get the stuff that I should have got if I would have stayed disciplined. If I would have kept my dream at the forefront of my mind. It's gonna get a little rough. But you gotta tell yourself, I will never give up. Sliding drill, a defensive drill, drills without the ball, no shooting, suicides. We're going all out. See, this thing is about competition. I don't care what nobody tell you about. I'm not gonna pacify you. Life ain't gonna pacify you. Ain't no trophies, when you get kicked out of school. You hear me? Ain't no trophy for me going to prison. Michael Jordan got cut. You know what he said to himself? He said, it ain't over till I win. He fixed the things on his game that the coach cut him for. So every day and every play, even when, look, he wasn't on the team, he had that mentality. He became one of the greatest to ever play the game, but he got cut from his high school team. Imagine if he gave up then. Kobe Bryant. He makes 500 shots before he leaves the gym. I didn't say he takes 500 shots. He makes 500 shots before he leaves the gym. How many shots you take yesterday? There you go. I said he made 500 before he leaves. How many shots you took yesterday? You took 200. I said he made 500. How many would you have to make How many would you have to take to make that? Before I leave. It ain't over till I win. Every day, every play. All out, all in, 110 till I win.